Well, hi again. Welcome to Canadian Profits TV. My name is Dave Dubeau and I am your host. This week we've got three great topics for you for our business breakthrough. Another great tip from Dan the Man Locke about internet marketing and how to get your website ranked better on Google. For our real estate tip, I'm going to be talking about a little bit more about outsourcing, and this time about how to outsource your marketing for your real estate investing as well. And for our Mindset Minute, I'm going to talk about the power of one little idea. Stay tuned.
All right, Dan the Man Locke here again. Hey, buddy.
Hi there.
So our last segment, we talked a little bit about other people creating content for your website to help you rank higher in Google. Let's talk a little bit now about your experience nowadays with social media. What's working? What makes sense? Just a quick tip.
Yeah, and you know, people talk about what is social media. Social media, we're talking about Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, all these things.
So
they're kind of the big three. Going back to our example, we can see Table Tennis Master that we have a lot of what I call social media integration.
Yeah.
So it's not just because a lot of people say to me, "Oh, I have a Facebook page or I have a website," but they don't integrate with each other.
Okay.
So what this means is my Facebook. So when I post on Facebook or whatever it might be, guess what? I'm also driving them back to my website.
Right.
And then on the website, example would be still, if I go to a blog, whatever it might be, everything is integrated. So here's a blog post, right? So if I click on one of the blog posts, you can see these things are also integrated. Integrated with Facebook and Twitter and all that. So people like it, and then people would see on Facebook that their friends like it, whatever it might be. So it's called viral marketing. So it's integration. It's social. It's not just social media. Do it on standalone, but it's integrated with everything that you have. And also you can see people join our community. They can see that they would also sign in with the Facebook and Twitter page, which then we can communicate with them that way. And that's what it means. Drive them to Facebook, drive them from the website to social media so you stay engaged with them. Mm-hmm. And then also from social media, Facebook and Twitter, drive them back to your website so you kind of cross-promote and integrate together.
Makes sense.
That's it.
Thanks for the tip.
All right, so for our real estate tip, keeping in line with Outsource Smart by David Michaels. A lot of my students, my real estate students, ask, Dave, how do you get all the marketing done for your real estate business? So again, backing up a little bit, part of my keys to success is generating my own deals. So I really like to focus on going after for sale by owner or FSBO property sellers. And I've set up a very sophisticated marketing funnel for that. And basically it involves a combination of A, finding out who the heck they are, B, creating a database of the properties and mailing addresses of the property owners, C, sending out emails, direct mail, that means physical mail, and text messages to FSBO home sellers, encouraging them to either listen to a recorded message and give us some information either with a live operator or by voicemail, or pushing them to a website to fill out information about their property. Either way, what I'm trying to do is get the FSBO seller to put up their hand and say, yes, I'm interested, and make that move so that when I contact them, they're enthusiastic about hearing from me and I don't come across as a sales guy. Okay, so that's kind of a long explanation. The question is, how do you get all that stuff done on a consistent basis? And the answer is, I don't do it. Okay, the trick is you set it up once, you outsource or you delegate it, and you get somebody else who's dedicated to that sort of thing to do it for you. So in my case here in Kamloops, I've got Shannon from Albeit Services. She's been working with me since 2004 when I was doing my 18 flips business. I figured out pretty quick there that I was crappy at doing all the little detail things that needed to happen, especially with the marketing. I hired Shannon. She got on with that. She took it over for me, did a far better job than I do, and that just morphed. She does pretty much anything to do with mail for any of my companies now. So her business has grown along with mine. But that's the trick. Whoever it is, find somebody to do it for you, because if you're relying on yourself to do it, it's just going to get shuffled off and it's going to get forgotten. That's your real estate tip for this week. All right, for our Mindset Minute, I want to talk to you about the power of one little idea. perhaps not even one little idea, it could be one big idea. Here's the challenge I see a lot of us having, myself included. When you're in your business or you're in your real estate investing, even in your own job or your career, sometimes you're just too close to your own situation and your own problems or challenges. You need to step back, or better yet, have somebody else with fresh eyes look at you, look at your situation, look at your challenges, and give you some suggestions. So obviously you want to find somebody who's very successful at what you're trying to do. That's the best person to have you help out, to give you this kind of feedback. That's why I've been such a huge proponent of ongoing education for myself. That's why I've invested tens and tens of thousands of dollars, actually well over $100,000 now, in ongoing coaching and mentoring for myself. That's why I'm willing to travel great distances and invest big sums of money with experts to get their feedback and their help, because I know even if I come away with one idea that I implement that I wasn't aware of before, that more than pays for that investment. So I encourage you to think about that. A lot of us tend to be kind of cheap. We think we can just go to Amazon, get a book about something, read it, and be good. That's a good place to start, but it's not the same as having somebody look at you and your particular situation and come up with some great ideas just for you. It's not one of these one-size-fits-all kind of things. So that's your Mindset Minute for this week. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Canadian Profits TV. Want to let you know about the upcoming online live training class we're going to be putting on, brand new, called The 3 Biggest Mistakes Canadian Real Estate Investors Make that keep them working too damn hard for too little money. This is probably the most important online training class I've ever put on. I'm putting a lot of effort into preparing for this because I've seen over the years that I've been training and teaching and talking about real estate investing all across the country, these are the 3 biggest mistakes I see people making over and over and over again. So whether you're a brand new newbie investor just getting started in real estate investing, I want to show you how to avoid these 3 mistakes. And if you're already involved in real estate investing, you got 1, 2, 3 or more revenue properties, I'm going to show you, if you're making any of these mistakes, how to turn them around and what the solutions to them are. So check it out at CanadianProfitsWebinar.com. Again, that's going to be on Tuesday, May 21st, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you register right away, because the last time we did a webinar, we actually sold it out. People could not get on. We overbooked our capacity with our webinar service. So to guarantee your spot, go ahead and register right away, CanadianProfitsWebinar.com. Talk to you soon.